Welcome to Unit 2, Lesson 7, Practice Problem, using factors and zeros. Okay, let's look at practice problem number 1. All right, Diego wrote f of x equals x plus 2x minus 4 as an example of a function whose graph has x-intercepts at negative 4. What was his mistake? When you set x plus 2 equal to 0, the sign should have changed. So Diego's signs are backwards. Our root should be at x equals 4 and x equals negative 2. So don't forget, when a polynomial is in factored form, is written as numbers multiplied to, or terms multiplied to each other, you have to change the signs because of the zero product property. Okay, let's write a possible equation for a polynomial whose graph has horizontal intercepts at these terms. So, because x equals 2, x equals negative 1/2, and x equals negative 3, we have to subtract 2 from both sides. X minus 2 equals 0. This becomes a factor. Now, to get rid of our fraction, we multiply by 2. We get 2x equals negative 1. We add 1 to both sides. 2x plus 1 is another factor because it equals 0. And then add 3 to both sides, or just simply switch the signs. Here go our 3 factors. X minus 2, 2x plus 1, and x plus 3, and we'll call this f of x, some function in x. Okay, which polynomial function's graph is shown here? So let's look at our intercepts here. Okay, we got negative 4, negative 1, and positive 3. So if we just switch the signs, because x equals negative 4, x equals negative 1, and x equals 3, we add 4 to both sides, add 1 to both sides, subtract 3 from both sides, we get x plus 4 equal to 0, x plus 1 equal to 0, and then x minus 3 equal to 0. And here's 1, 2, 3 factors. X plus 4, x minus 3, x minus 1. X plus 4, x plus 1, x minus 3. Looks like B is the winner. Okay, which expression is equivalent? So, first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to draw my distribution lines so I know what I'm distributing to. I already did the 2x. I think I do the negative 5 to both terms. Okay, so 3x times 3x is 9x squared. 3x times 2x is 6x. Negative 5 times 3x is negative 15x. Negative 5 times 2 is negative 10. Combine my middle terms. I get 9x squared minus 9x minus 10, giving me D as the answer. Okay, looking at our next problem here. You're going to put this in a calculator. So what you're going to put in the calculator, just type it in just like this. And make sure you use the parentheses just like I use them. Sorry about that, I got overzealous with the parentheses. Plus 4 times negative 3 minus 2, close it, negative 3 minus 5, or you could put it in the calculator with the x's and then hit second graph and go up to negative 3. You type this in the calculator, you should get 340. If you're having any questions, troubles, put this into y equals, and then hit second graph and scroll up to negative 3, and that's what we should get. Okay, match each polynomial with its leading coefficient. All right, so the leading coefficient in A is 1. This is 2x, 1x, and 4x. 1 times 2 times 4 is 8, and only had to worry about that. So A goes with 2. Okay, 1 here. 1 times 2 is 2 times 4 is 8. But don't forget about this 1/2. Multiplying by 1/2 gives us 4. Okay, 1 times 2 times 4 is 8. But this 5 out here makes it 40. Okay, 1 times 2 times 4 is 8. But this is -1 out here. So if you see a negative outside of a group, put a 1 there. So you know how you have to multiply it, and that goes with that. And finally, 1 times 2 times 8, 8 over 4. So this becomes 8 over 4, which is 2, and that's why E goes with 4. Okay, so what you have to do is match these graphs with these equations. So what you're going to do is put all of these into y equals. The y equals button at the very top left of your calculators on calculate 84, whatever. Type all 4 of them in at the same time. And you will see that C goes with 1. Negative makes the parabola go down. Two matches with D. 3 matches with A, and 4 matches with B. We're going to get back more in depth with this in Unit 6, Transformation of Functions. So if you have any questions, come talk to me about it. But the best thing to do is just graph and match in your calculators. Thank you for watching this video.